It was Chava who understood that she needed to get her husband to eat from this tree because this was actually the true inner intent of the creation of the entire world and all of the cosmos, that humanity should not just have eternal life as static spiritual creatures, but that we as human beings should have choice. And choice can only happen where there is confusion. Choice can only happen where you're being pulled this way and you're being pulled that way, when you're being swayed. Chava understood that the purpose of humanity was to dig deep into the earth, like the roots of the tree, into the hard, cold, inanimate places of our being, of our psyche. The places where everything's enmeshed. There is no delineated branches and trees and fruit. It's all just dark and creepy crawlers, and it's there where we can actually make the ultimate transformation that only human beings can make. God himself cannot make that transformation. The angels themselves cannot make that transformation. And by the way, that's why we see that God needed to tell them not to eat from the tree. If God told them to eat from the tree, or if God just left it up to them, then it would just be like God doing it. God needed us as conscious individuals to choose a path of darkness and light, not a path of pure light. And so this really fundamentally is the message of Tu B'Shvat. And it's really the message of all Judaism, which is we're not here to be spiritual creatures. We are also spiritual creatures, yes. But if God wanted purely spiritual creatures, he would have created, and he has spiritual creatures. He doesn't need us. But he created us because what we can achieve as physical, material, earthly creatures with our roots in the deep, dark crevices of the earth and the gravel and the mud and the worms and the maggots, that's where God's greatest light is able to shine. So as you contemplate on this tree, and as you contemplate on the message of Tu B'Shvat, it's not about the trees. The message of Tu B'Shvat is about us. Do we want to live just on the surface where everything looks pretty and light-filled and air-filled? Or are we willing to do the deeper work of going into the roots, going into the earth, into the darkness? Because it's from the darkness that gives the tree its expression. It's being rooted firmly in the earth, in the shadowy material, that we can actually spread our branches and give life and fruit to all those around us. It's by being willing to be in the darkness that we get to expand into the light. It's by being in the cold, hard earth that we can actually spread our branches and oxygenate the air to the benefit of everyone around us.